the relationships I've had, I want you to understand that they're going to fall in love with us because we're genuine people. We're like the only real people here with souls and a spirit. You have to have both. You can have one. You have a spirit, but not a bad. And soul, we understand that's a satanic, but for the sake of this conversation, that's what we're going to. A connection with the Creator, a purpose, a celestial purpose, a divine purpose. All right. So because of that, you gotta understand that these women are they answer to Satan. Like, so the girl I'm talking to, right, she's like talking to me, but she's making Masonic symbols in the camera. Like, we're FaceTiming, we're talking on the phone for like 3-4 hours a night, but she's touching the temple. She's always has red clothing on around me. She has weird glass. She wear red hair ties or a red hairnet. Or she'll have or she's cooking with me. I notice there's always like a red utensil she's using, or a red. I'm like I said, I'm a lawyer. I'm going to be a lawyer soon, and I'm a salesman, and those two careers require you to be attention to detail. When you're signing contracts, I'm dealing with $50,000-$60,000 at a time with people's money. Everything has to be precise. So that's I deal with precision. And I deal with precise and formalities and facts. I don't deal with opinions and hearsay. So because of that, I was aware, and I see, okay, so this is an agent. You can tell them, the Bible says you know them by their fruits. So it says, can one or two walk unless they're in agreement? Or can 2 or 3 walk unless they're in agreement? So clearly I knew I was talking to an agent, but she's very pretty. I love her Spanish voice. Puerto Rican, they knew that, right? They knew I love Spanish women. So they already knew. So I just went along with it. But this is the thing. She became entangled in my web, and she began to out herself. And that's when they had to separate us, because she was getting comfortable telling me things that I shouldn't know, because she basically told me that these people could be sacrificed for not singing in their car like this guy, for not honking the horn, for any command that they do not order. Their families' lives could be turned upside down in seconds just by not making a right turn. They got to make the effort. It doesn't matter if I stop them from doing it. They're handlers, you understand? The girl, I already know, like, the girl told me, like, basically these people would be sacrificed. Like, she's a slave. She cries. Like, she cried to me on the phone, and she was thinking about committing suicide. I really talked her out of it, because basically when I told her that I knew I was talking to one of them, she didn't know how to handle it, because she was like, well, this guy's been nice to me the whole time. And I'm pretty sure she had an inkling if she could read my mind, read whatever they tell her I said, because it's not my mind. But I'm pretty sure she had an inkling that I was aware, but she fucked with me so much, allegedly, you feel me, on a connection level, that, you know what I mean, that she started crying. She wanted to commit suicide, because she was like, well, damn, like, this guy basically knows everything. I couldn't trap him. I couldn't trick him. He still wants to talk to me, but I feel like a shitty person. But I read that, but she couldn't say anything to me. She couldn't tell me that she felt like a shitty person, because that would be admitting that I was right. You feel me? So you got to read between the lines. You understand? You got to read between the lines, because she couldn't openly say, like, you know what I mean? So she had to beat around the bush. But I could tell from the way she was expressing herself that she just, so you can tell that these people, they know that they're bad. They know that they're not righteous, and they know that what they're doing is wrong. So they know. So I don't want you to think that these people, when they smile and shit, it's evil. They're sadistic. They're possessed. Some of these people are empty vessels. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. When somebody says, if these bitches say that they do witchcraft and they channel energy, what do you think that is? You don't think that's not spirits? You got bitches on Instagram talking about they're channeling spirits and demons and ancestors. What do you think that is? That's a vessel, empty, being allowing their person to be possessed. That's why you have exorcisms. These people are empty vessels, NPCs, some of them, and they allow themselves to be possessed, taken over for money, for fame, to go on vacation. It could be a one-time thing, but it becomes lifetime. You understand? So you see this guy in the Honda van. We're waiting for them to leave too. They've been sitting there the whole time. So we're waiting on them. And then when they leave, I'm parked right there in front of them and in their parking spot. So I haven't called Lido's because I've been watching these people. So I haven't even placed my order yet. So let's see what time they close, and then we'll do if and I'm not stuck on Lido's because I can eat Popeyes too. So right, I'm not stuck on Lido's. You see how the guy's getting out the Honda now, guys? You see, right? As I was talking, right? How ironic, right? How ironic now that dumbass want to get out here and go get, oh wow, right? Right? What are the odds? How did I assume that she was going to Lido's, right? When there's all these places over here, right? The dental place, all these places. So, like I said, I told you guys, right? I told you.